Hi, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to the 233rd episode of Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of November the 2nd through November the 8th, 2025. My name is Claire Candy Huff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel, and this is me on the book cover. And this is the sequel to my other #1 Amazon International bestseller, which is One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness. Now, this, along with my children's book for all ages, Angels of Faith, they are all available on Amazon. Those two novels, the #1 novels, are available in print, in Kindle, and for those who love to listen to books, they are available as audiobooks on Audible. I would truly like to thank everyone who has made generous donations for my free content. If you'd like to make a donation, I've left my PayPal link in the description box down below with all of my contact details. I'd also like to thank everyone who has liked and shared, subscribed to my Claire Candy Huff YouTube channel. It doesn't cost anything to become a subscriber, and when you do, you will get notification when I upload new videos. Now, I also want to announce a wonderful, wonderful documentary film interview done by a gifted film producer. His name is Adam Stricker. His YouTube channel is Awakening Soul Films, and he did a documentary interview with me, and it's called She Died Without Dying: The Miraculous Angel Walk-In Story of Claire Candy Huff. Now, this is available to be watched not only on my Angel Healing House website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, but on his Awakening Soul Films YouTube channel. And I will leave the link in the description box down below for you to watch it. And I would really appreciate it if you would share that video with as many people, friends and family, as you could. Now, here on Walk-In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, sometimes we pull runes, sometimes we pull tarot cards, sometimes we pull Lenormand cards, but we always look first where? Into the astrological heavens to see what planetary and celestial energies will be affecting us. So as of October 22nd, we are 10 days into Scorpio season, and happy birthday to all you Scorpions out there. Which Scorpio season always categorically, it brings in transformation. It brings in an air of mystery, a sense of powerful renewal in our lives, and this will happen to many in the collective. It may feel for many that the first 10 months of 2025 were important preparation to get us energetically ready to receive what is destined and fated for us to come in November. Now, my angelic family, who I am part of as Angel Ariel, we are known as the Posse of Angels. The Posse of Angels is saying that we have another 21 days to really dive deep into these intense Scorpion energies, getting us to be reflective about the bigger picture of our lives and the choices and decisions that we made in the past to create the life that we are currently experiencing by being very truthful with ourselves. That's this important part in Scorpio, which is one of the wonderful traits of Scorpion people, because they simply do not hold back what they are thinking. We dive below the surface to confront our deepest, deepest fears. Confronting our fears is important because it allows us to use this discovery and revelation for the benefit of our personal growth. And what that does is it removes blockages from receiving our destined rewards and blessings. This reminds me very much about my transformative, remarkable emotion code sessions with my clients that goes into the person's um, uh, higher self and asks them where these hidden trapped emotions are that is steering by a default system them and stopping them, blocking them, creating obstacles to finding a love, to having their financial freedom, their wealth, their abundance, stopping them from having the self worth and confidence to be able to go on and create the life of wish fulfillment for themselves. So if you're interested in those remarkable emotion code sessions, please do go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, and you'll find out more information and the wonderful, wonderful reviews there from people, from my clients who have had these remarkable sessions with me. So back to this. The Posse of Angels is sharing that if we use Scorpio season as a wonderful time of reflection, self-reflection, then when the sun moves out of Scorpio and into Sagittarius season on November the 22nd, we will have grown in optimism. We will have grown in positivity. Will feel like we're liberated, like we're ready and open to travel and to have new adventures, expand our horizons, to step into our manifested dreams and our desires. So November is a pivotal month for many, many in the collective. Happy November to all of you. Today on November 1st, it is the 1-11 portal. And this is a wish fulfilling portal or a gateway to blessings, infinite possibilities. And here they come, the Posse of Angels. Here they come in. They're giving me a wink. They're winking at me and saying, be prepared, or I don't know how we can be prepared for this, but they're saying there will be plot twists and turns for many in November. Now, don't immediately default to this is a bad thing, because like the Tower card in tarot, a plot twist could be somebody chooses to give you lots of money, or give you that dream job, or say they love what you do so much they're going to give you a house, or whatever it is. When we open up to infinite possibilities and allow ourselves to co-create with spirit, then miracles can happen. So whether this is a wish fulfillment in love, whether this is a jump in our careers, a fresh start for a whole new life, the Posse of Angels are sharing with us that something extraordinary is coming in. Now, going into November in a few days, we have on November 4th, we have determined, strong-willed, fiery Mars entering adventurous, passionate Sagittarius. Mars feels very good in Sagittarius, as it has all this pent-up, action-oriented energy. And Sagittarius gives Mars a supportive, confident energy to get up and go and take action. On November the 5th, we will be bathed by the light of a full moon of Taurus, stirring an urge within us to engage with our desires and the very grounded physical world. And one of the most physical, tangible desires is being drawn to the ways that we draw wealth, prosperity, and abundance to ourselves. Now, the Posse of Angels, here they come in again. They are chiming in and saying that if we have been dreaming big, and putting in diligent hard work, diligent efforts that get us ready for it to pay off under the full moon, as many in the collective will be reaping the rewards. Many will be reaping the rewards of all that they have sown over the past, well, I don't know how many years, but especially over the past 10 months. Didn't we just say that for many, the first 10 months of 2025 were important preparation time to get energetically ready to receive what is destined for us in November? Now, I recently had a client that said, "Oh, this is so exciting. What should I do?" You should be joyful. You should have fun. You should have play. Make time for play. Be in wonderment and enchantment. Let go, knowing that you've done everything you need to do, and allow Spirit, who knows us better than we know ourselves, to absolutely take over, take the reins, and show us the miracles attached to all of our hard efforts. Now, this is only one caveat here, and that is why we have to be open to receiving them. If you need help, in finding and eradicating what, again, those hidden trapped emotions are that are stopping and blocking you, again, as a default programming, please do go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, and look up the emotion code. Okay. Remember that Taurus is ruled by Venus and is the sign of love and nourishment. And by loving ourselves enough to do self-care, we demonstrate to the universe that we're open to receive. And that includes our wishes. Now, let's jump to November the 8th. Uranus, the planet of spiritual growth that pushes us to embrace our uniqueness and break free from societal programming, will be entering the very grounded, practical sign of Taurus. This will help us to finally find closure, wrap up all that has taken place, and the changes that we have made in our lives since way back, almost 10 years ago, in 2016. One day after that, on November the 9th, after 2 weeks in its pre-shadow phase, and believe me, many have already started to experience technical issues, mail being sent to the wrong address or not turning up, or miscommunications in our conversations. Mercury, the planet of communication and information, will turn retrograde. It stations retrograde on November the 9th in the sign of Sagittarius. Now, this retrograde cycle in Sagittarius is particularly strong for reviewing our ideas, sparking our sense of adventure, publishing pursuits, and educational goals. Because of Sag's inquisitive, curious nature for discovery, it may have us viewing projects, situations, and people in very new ways. With this new perspective, we may even reconsider a long-term dream for our future. And it's a powerful time for revisiting former studies and former writing projects. Now, I mentioned in last week's episode that one of the things I adore during a Mercury retrograde, which is characteristically bringing in a time of slowdown, when things just grind to a halt, is I love editing the books that I've already written. And so one thing also characteristic about Mercury retrograde is not to start anything new. Also, if you have to sign a contract, make sure you get many eyes, some of them even legal, to look over and make sure all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, because there's a chance of that miscommunication. And while Mercury retrograde does get a bad rap for technical glitches, increased chance of miscommunication, and misinterpreting what others say, it is a blessing. I can't stress this enough. It's given to us to slow us down, a time to review, re-edit, reorganize our lives, so that what is coming up new on the horizon, we will be ready and we'll be refreshed to then enter it, and nothing will hold us back. So let's go to more messages, additional messages, and the posse of angels directed me towards this lovely deck, the Shaman's Dream Oracle. The first card that came out of us, it didn't come out of us, it came out for us is a 62. It's a number 8, the card of abundance and wealth. It's also in the infinity sign, if laid on its side, is Will-o'-the-Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Now with this one, its message is, it comes in to offer us magic, but we must be willing to step out of our comfort zone to experience the magical detours and adventures that are giving into discovery can bring for us. Now, if you're somebody that just likes the familiar, the comfortable, and you're wishing for something to come in a certain way, we're actually blocking it. So we need to release that. We need to be in that will-o'-the-wisp energy and actually release, surrender, and let go of our expectations. This is because the well-trodden path that we have been on will not give us what is destined for us on this new path. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place. Here is where you will learn about your own unmaking of you to unmask yourself. The treasure you find filled with the wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share with others. A great bounty of goodness awaits you when you release what was and you step into what is your destiny. So those treasures, they're saying, that are hidden in the shadows, those are the ones that go far beyond your expectations, and those are the ones that spirit, if you allow them, will co-create with serendipity, synchronicity, magic, and miracles for that to happen for you in November and bring you that 8 number of prosperity. Next card that we have coming out for us is Whale Song, with its message of remembering. Oh, sorry, there's a reflection there. Remembering and harmonizing and resonating with a new opportunity. There we go again. A new opportunity on the horizon to dance to. That's coming in for us. And it's number 7. And because this is our soul's highest destiny, I always say 7 is doing the work of the divine. This is happening because you, that's right, you, dear one, are remembering and harmonizing with who you divinely are and unashamedly shining and sharing that with the world now. And although this might bring up some fear, just a little bit of trepidation, because it might take us on a new destined journey of discovery, well, the posse of angels are here, and they're telling us that it is for our soul's highest purpose, our mission, and that it is what you consciously, or most of the time, unconsciously, have been directed to arrive at this very moment, at this destined time. So, they want you once again. What to do? To celebrate, to play, to open to your creative self that is seeking like-minded others, to collaborate, and also to celebrate with. You are being invited to explore, be curious, allow your heart and spirit to co-create your dance with wonder. One of the things I did say in my documentary interview, which I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is for us to remain teachable, for us to be in a state of wonderment and enchantment like a child. We remain juicy, we remain engaged in the magic of life. And when we're open to that, life has a way of bringing us magical encounters and situations. So, it's funny with this number 2 card. I only intended to choose 3 cards, And yet, stuck underneath this whale song card was this card. Skywriting, the fates. And I thought, that is really strange. And its message is that it's in, and so many times in this video today, they have mentioned, or we have mentioned, fate, destiny, karma, and then this card wanted to come out. So one of the things they really want us to know is that we cannot change our destiny. It's our destiny. No wonder it wanted to come out with Whale Song, which is all about a new destined journey. Again, we're being invited to explore aspects of life that are unique to us and us alone. Now, they're also saying, okay, let's go here. They're also saying, the Posse of Angels is saying that your path will be perfect in its imperfection. They wish us to look at our journey with non-judgment, not that it's good or bad, it's right or wrong, not this or that, but to once again be in wonderment, be in a curious and unencumbered by the burden of past fears as we stay curious about the future. But in order to forge ahead, we must be brave. We must be brave to step into this new life. Remember, right now in this November, there'll be many in the collective who'll be meeting their fate, which is a choice point where we will be expanding our influence and our capacity for abundance and purposeful action. Now is the time to take a leap, for your success is fully written in the stars. I love that whale song. And I love, and also 9 and 4 is 13. That's a 4. Fours are our stability, our security that we've been asking for. You know, all of those things that give us a stable foundation. And this full moon is coming up in Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules money. So it comes at a very fated time. Next, another 7, doing the work of the divine. This is our covenant. This is our sacred contract. I love this. This card is an invitation from the universe to enter into a sacred contract. It's called sacred because it's your soul's highest calling. It was written into the contract of your present incarnation before you were born. When signing any contracts, that even if it is something for your soul's highest purpose, it's important to know what you're getting into, what you're signing up for. Make sure, especially during a Mercury retrograde, that you read the fine print. The Posse of Angels is adding that all that glitters is not gold. When signing any commitment that is a binding contract, again, get those legal eyes to peruse it, to look over it, and ask your soul, ask your intuition, if this will be for my highest good and the greatest good of all. And they want me to take a peek underneath the deck. And I don't know why they want me to take a peek underneath the deck. Look at this. The spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. This has all been about our fate and our destiny and exploring and curiosity and discovery and adventure. My rising sign is Sagittarius, and I can tell you, going into Sagittarius season, after we're reflective in this Scorpio season, is we want to bust out and we want to go on a new adventure. And you know, the funny thing about all these cards, I'll just put them all together. Look at this. And number 5 is spirit of the river, movement toward adventure is 50, which is a 5 card, which is the card of change. Look at all these cards. They're basically all blue. 50 is 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 Blue is the color of the throat chakra, of us expressing ourselves clearly, boldly, confidently. You know, blue is the color that shows, blue is the color of the heavens. But this is courageously expressing ourselves in an authentic way, most aligned with our divine eternal natures. With many in the collective signing contracts now, please ask for what you desire. Don't compromise and settle for anything less than your heart is telling you now. And you know your truth, you know your higher value, and that you're worthy and you're deserving to receive all that you wish for. So I love that all of those cards came out with that blue color. Beautiful. Oh, and the next one, I just had to have a peek at the next one. Blue again. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Okay, all right, I'm stopping there. To end our reading, we have two decks. I love these decks. This one is the Angel Number deck. Angel Number Oracle cards. And these two cards came out. Ooh, I'm getting shivers. 444, Angel Number. Transformation, courage, I just mentioned. Courage, our divine purpose. Alignment now with that. Prepare for the blessings you've been waiting for. They're on their way. You were born for a higher purpose. Focus your energy on your goals and trust. Trust that the universe will align the right people, the right opportunities and resources to realize your dreams and your wish fulfillment. And that's 444. Next is 0220. And it's the card of divine timing, collaboration, opportunity, growth, progress. Good fortune is on our side, and with wise judgment, you can achieve your goals. Now is the perfect time to reach new heights. Recognize this pattern, act on your potential. Your plans are about to flourish. That is the message to so many in the collective now. You're on the brink of a spectacular ascent. Embrace the opportunities that are coming in. Let's go to our birdies to finish off with our Divine Feather Oracle deck. First card that literally flew out of the deck is Starling. And Starling, its message is, now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. Blue, blue, blue color, expressing ourselves with confidence and joy and enthusiasm. Beautiful, Starling. The next one is Cardinal. And Cardinal speaks to us about standing tall, bravely, courageously, confidently, and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. That's it. I hope that's all been helpful for you as we step into this magical, miraculous month of November when so many of us will come face to face with our destined and fated new adventure. I'm wishing you love and, of course, angel blessings. Go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. Do remember that interview documentary from that gifted producer, Adam Stricker, is now available to watch on his YouTube channel, Awakening Soul Films. You can also watch it on my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. And I will leave that link for that documentary interview in the description box down below with all my contact details. Lots of love, everyone, and have an absolutely glorious beginning to November. Bye.